All right, so dealing with a friend that was jealous of me, I feel like I didn't deal with it well because I just didn't address it. Like, I just peep game and I just moved accordingly. But I never said nothing. I was just like, all right, I see what it is. Nah, I'm not telling everybody to go about it the way I did. That's just how I went about it, most comfortable with going about it. Because I feel like if I would have addressed it how I was feeling and my emotions was high at the time, it would have ended up in a beat. I could have, like, calmed down and revisited the situation, but a part of me just didn't give a fuck that much. It was just like, all right, I see how it is. Cool.
And when people realize you don't care, they want to keep trying to make themselves relevant when they're irrelevant.
And they can, but that don't mean that I'm gonna care. Just because you keep poking don't mean that I'm gonna give you the reaction that you want, because I know that's what you're waiting for. I like to irritate people in the pettiest ways. You waiting for me to pop off. That's why you're doing certain stuff.
It keeps saying shit. Like,
I ain't about to give it to you. And I was just sitting back just giggling because I know you want, because that's what you're used to. You used to me being that person, and then you want to paint me to be the bad guy, like I just exploded for no reason. But people don't see what you're doing behind closed doors. You get what I'm saying? Because when I come, I'm coming loud. I ain't whispering. So I'm trying to chill. Let me chill while I chill. Keep me quiet while I'm quiet. You not getting that reaction out of me no more because I'm not that person no more. I ain't about to get on social media and pop off and give y'all a free show like I used to. Not happy.
It don't be worth it.
okay, so that goes with apologies that don't come and closure you give yourself. So it's like at some point it's like when you peep certain things and you see that people treat you a certain way, sometimes you do have to just be like, all right, let me pray about this, let me step back, let me feel my feelings. But I gotta give myself that closure so I can forgive you, so I can move on and not feel that way. You feel me? So I feel like that plays a part in relationships and friendships. Because sometimes in that relationship, because I feel like a friendship is a relationship too, in a way. So I feel like when you don't always get that closure, it does bother you. Because sometimes you kind of think about like, damn, did I do something wrong? Did I do this? Did I do that? But sometimes
It's to put your mind at ease.
yeah, sometimes you just have to give yourself that grace because we know what type of people we are, but it just be like, damn, when it comes to those relationships, other people love hard, some people love differently. So
Yeah.
it's just like everybody don't deserve that love.
I
You
feel
feel me?
I feel like we are so quick to take back somebody as far as a relationship who done did us wrong and forgive them for all this other stuff. But people don't value friendships like that. You supposed to value your friendship just as much as you value your relationship, because every time that person did you wrong, who was you with when you was crying?
Eating ice cream.
I'm screaming.
You feel me?
I'm screaming. But this okay, so just me just like going to therapy and stuff like that, it made me learn like I always kind of felt how other people think, but this made me kind of just open my eyes so much, so differently. So many people dealing with just trauma, and they not doing that work. So sometimes that follows into those relationships. So you know how everybody like, I gotta trust, I gotta try to figure out if I can trust you first. But me personally, like I'll just peep how you move those couple times I'm around you, and then I give you the benefit of the doubt until you show me otherwise.
Right.
You feel me? And then that's when I just cut you off completely. So it's just like in a certain way, I just go off how I see you that first time. Like, all right, boom. You know how they be like, oh, love at first sight or whatever. No, I just go how I see you those couple times, how I see this and this and that. And then just like I said, you move this way, I might give you another chance. Then you move that way again, I can't give you that third chance. You feel me? Because it's been times I gave people those chances and it was so much shit that was just coming back, and I'm like, nigga, I know what type of person I am, you know. So I feel like some people come in your life just to show you what you not gonna deal with and not tolerate, and also to teach you a lesson to make you grow. You feel me? So
I feel like even every situation you walk away from, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, whatever, a job, anything, you should walk away with something that's going to make you better. Or like, hey, this time I'm not going to do this, or this time I am going to do that. As long as you take something from that, you winning.
Every time.
You winning. Like, I feel like with friendships, the biggest problem is lack of communication. Sometimes to try to avoid hurting the other person's feelings or whatever the case is. But I feel like if we can communicate properly, show each other who we really are, don't come with no fake shit, just be you. A lot of friendships that last a lot longer with communication and comprehension, because I can sit here until I'm blue in the face and explain to y'all I don't like X, Y, and Z. But if you're not taking the time to comprehend what I'm saying, me communicating is just me wasting my breath. Like, I need you to understand what I'm saying to you. People have to take the time to put that work in. Just like you can chase behind these niggas, take that time to put that work into your friendships, because at the end of the day, if you put that good into your friends, it ain't gonna do nothing but benefit you. They're gonna be there for you if you have the right people in your corner. They're gonna be there for you. They're gonna have your back. They're gonna listen to you. Like, I go to my friends faster than I go to my family on any day of the week.
Okay.
Any month out the year. Okay? I'm coming to them first because they took the time to love me no matter what. Y'all chose to be my friends. My family didn't have a choice. We was just born to the same people. Same bloodline. Y'all fuck with me because y'all want to fuck with me. I ain't got to be fake around y'all. I can be exactly who I am. I can cry. I can laugh. I can take my wig off. Whatever the case is. I could just be me.
Tell mom I'm gonna take my shit off too.
Yeah, because it was hot in that car.
Listen. So that plays a part in basically knowing, like, how do you know it's a seasonal friend or a lifetime friend? So, like, how you know when this person just here for this to teach you something, and this person here to be like, all right, bitch, we gonna die doing this shit. You feel me? Like, how?
They go back with what we was talking about. My bad, y'all. They go back when we was talking about when we know when to leave a friend alone, because you start seeing stuff. You start noticing like little traits. Not saying they're bad people, just saying that that's not your person. And God gonna show you your signs. It's up to you to actually look at them and be like, you know what, I can't do this no more.
I feel like prayer is the number one thing. You gotta keep that prayer line open, that constant communication, because God will tell you, you know, if somebody is meant to be in your life or whatever the case is. But I also feel like a friend to me is somebody that loves you no matter what you got going on. Whether you pretty, whether you ugly, whether you standing strong, whether you weak as hell. A best friend is gonna love you first through that ugly, and they're gonna be there through that mess. Then the beautiful is like, okay, that's cool. These are good days. That's cool. But nigga, we rocking it out through the bad days. That's what matters. That's the vibe I get. Like, if I don't get that vibe, like, you rocking with me, and I know you got me, you seasonal. Let's enjoy the ride while we riding. But you ain't gonna be in the car for long.
Cause I need a friend that know I need to cry. I need to cry. I need to be depressed. I need to, cause you gonna help get me out of it. You gonna lift me up and.
I called Courtney the other day. I don't shave. My bad for cutting you off. I wax, but my wax lady done fucked around and had a baby. Pissed me clean off. Congratulations. And I shaved, and I whatever.